Pregame Live.
The Bulls are back home to start their stretch of 3 games and 3 nights against the struggling Pistons. We've got all the action for you tonight right here on Comcast Sportsnet. Neil Funk and Stacey King have the play-by-play call at the top of the hour. Good evening, everyone. Welcome into McDonald's Pregame Live. Mark Shanowski, Kendall Gill, and some of our closest friends.
All of the guys
We love this sign right here.
This is the best.
Don't make Coach angry, because you won't like Coach when he gets angry. That's a classic Tom Thibodeau post. We've seen that one before. You know, Kendall, Bulls-Pistons used to be the best rivalry, one of the best rivalries in the NBA. The Bulls have now beaten Detroit 12 times in a row. What's happened to this rivalry?
Well, it's because of the personnel. The Detroit Pistons go out and sign guys like Charlie Villanueva to big contracts that don't produce. The Bulls go out and draft guys like Derrick Rose, keep guys like Luol Deng, build their franchise. That's something that the Detroit Pistons have not done.
I guess if you're going to have a stretch of 3 games and 3 nights, you like to have 2 of them at home, all against teams with losing records. A chance for the Bulls, hopefully, to fatten up this week.
Absolutely, especially after the loss coming from Atlanta this weekend. The Bulls want to play an easy team so that they can get back to being the Chicago Bulls and playing Bulls basketball. That means defense.
Let's talk about what went wrong in Atlanta. Obviously, Coach Thibodeau didn't like the turnover.
Great games all of the time, and especially in this shortened NBA season, those games will come about sooner rather than later.
Yeah, we don't want to make any excuses for him. He did take the hard fall against the Pistons last week, wearing a big pad on his left elbow. Hopefully, he'll feel a little bit better with that injury tonight. For more on the matchup, we're going to take you down to courtside and bring in Gail Fisher. Gail, everybody wondering about when Rip Hamilton and C.J. Watson are to get back to action. It sounds like not real soon.
No, Mark, I don't think. Mark Kendall had sent it back upstairs to you guys.
All right, Gail, thank you very much. We'll talk to you in the Bulls locker room during postgame live. Well, everyone's talking about this condensed schedule. We know all about it. 66 games in about 120 days. This is the toughest week of the year for the Bulls. 3 consecutive games and then 5 and 6 days. What advice do you have for the players about handling this kind of stretch?
Well, the one thing is to take care of your bodies. Don't practice too hard because it's a condensed season. You can't go into practice and have 2-hour practices now because you have so many games right together. That's where you're going to have a lot of injuries if you practice hard. Right now, you have to do it on the fly, Mark. Take care of all of your mistakes within the games.
And with so many games coming at you, the one good thing is not that many practice sessions.
Right.
Kendall said, you know, that's okay. I'll play games. Forget about practices. We asked Luol Deng what he thinks about not many practices early in the year. Well, it's no secret. Coaches love practice. You played for Pat Riley, who had, 3-4-hour practices. What does a team miss by not having those regular practice sessions?
Well, you miss a lot of time where you can, like, say, for instance, Rip Hamilton is injured now. You want to acclimate Rip into the offensive and defensive scheme of things, and that's where you get acclimated in practice. Right now, they have to do that in the games. But I was a guy, I'd rather have games than practice.
We've got the fans coming on top of us here.
That's right.
The White Mamba, the Coach Angry. I think the birthday boy left, the first birthday. So, dude, where's my 3-point shot? Gotta love that. Well, the one thing that happened out of the Atlanta blowout was the fact that some of the bench guys got a chance to get some run that normally don't get to play. Jimmy Butler, the first-round draft pick out of Marquette, got the whole fourth quarter. Especially, who knows, we may see Jimmy Butler again tonight. Gail Fisher had a chance to talk to John Lucas III. We'll bring you that interview a little bit later here on Bulls Pregame Live. We're going to take our first time out here. Coming up after a break, Joakim Noah talks about his slow start. The 5th-year center admitting he's not playing his best basketball right now. We'll also talk.
They miss.
Look up, look up, look up. Scal's open.
Scalabrine. Fade away.
Oh, don't do him like that, White Mamba. Woo! That's what the fans came to see, baby. They came to see good basketball and the White Mamba strike.
92-66.
Oh, I love the White Mamba.
There's Brandon Knight, but too little, too late. As John Lucas dribbles out the clock, 92-60.